Good day, everybody, and welcome back to the workbench. It's Wayne here, and yeah, it has been a long time. It has almost been 2 years since I did any kind of a video or any kind of a build. Just to be very quick. Some of you know, I had a health issue in 2020. At the end of March, I had a heart attack, and everything's fine. Everything's fine. The heart's healthy. No surgery required. But my heart is healthy, and so that's taken care of. But also, right at the pandemic, we decided that we were going to sell our house and move into this house. So that went well. So we've been in here since July of 2020, and which is the main reason why that I really haven't built anything or even had any time to actually get onto the bench, and because everything had to go in storage. All my modeling stuff was scattered because this house we are renovating. So the basement is done. A lot of stuff outside is done. A few things upstairs are done, but now starting in the springtime, we are going to completely demolish a kitchen, dining room, living room, front entryway, and so that's going to just put a curveball into everything as well. But you know, like for me, it was because the space I'm in, it's a large room, but when you're trying to store 2 households of furniture and crap that can't come out yet because renovations aren't done, you know, you're a little limited. So let's put it that way. So we've worked hard over this year, recycling, donating things that we knew we weren't going to use, and that. So we ended up carving out a couple spots where we can do our hobbies and that. So so right now, like again, I'm a little scattered here. I've got a lot of things right at hand, but there's a lot of things that are still, I have to get up, I gotta walk, I gotta go get, I gotta do, you know, because there's just not enough room on any of these workbenches for anything, because I'm storing stuff even on the workbenches, you know. So I am going to do a video on the workbench challenge and tour from Brian and over at Got Fuels Model Cars. I am going to do another. I just wanted to get this video. I just wanted to do this video just to try and not really explain my absence, but reasonings behind it. And I told you in the last video I did with the final of the 59 that it was going to be that was going to be my last video for a long time. And you know, we had you know, there was always plans to basically sell the house and that. So the heart attack really threw a wrench into it, and then October of 2020 my dad passed away, and that just took a lot of wind out of my sail as well. So but you know, let's start to build. This is the AMT 34 Ford. Now I don't know if this is going to turn up mirrored or the right way around, because I'm looking in my screen and everything is backwards. So I had started this before shutting my shop down at the last house after the 59. I had a few weeks before we were going to start packing everything up. So so this is the 34, and it's actually a very nice kit. This is the one where you really, it's really limited on what you can do with it. I mean, it's got a small block Chevy, it's got a small block Chevrolet in it, which is not a big deal. but it's been converted to independent front suspension. It has the Corvette style independent rear suspension. So it's hard to make it a nostalgic build as it would have been built, say, in the 50s or the 60s or the 40s or whatever. So this is a gentleman's hot rod, and this is how I'm building it. So it's going to be full fendered, and the only thing that I've been fooling around with have been the wheels, because I really didn't like the wheels that came in this with the gator backs, and the tread on it just looked way out of scale for what I wanted. So so that's, you know, I'm ready to start painting. Everything here has been sanded, wet sanded. Everything's ready to go. So I stripped a lot of chrome by accident. You know, I didn't think, like everybody else, I use Dawn dishwashing soap to pre-wash everything before I start cutting off the trees and sanding and everything else like that. Well, one thing led to another, and I forgot, or I didn't forget. It says, oh, I'll get it tomorrow, I'll get it tomorrow, I'll get it tomorrow. So all these parts, including the chrome tree, sat in Dawn dish soap for, about a week. And I tell you, there is absolutely no chrome left on anything. Anything that was on the chrome tree, but the only thing it didn't touch were the front bumpers for some reason. But off the grill, off of the air cleaner, off the valve covers, it just took all the chrome right off. I couldn't believe it. So, but that's okay, because we're going to be experimenting. I have been buying Auto Air, Createx. There's no such thing as Auto Air anymore. Auto Air has been combined into the Wicked line of Createx. But the one thing that I am going to do is, this is their, it's called Quicksilver, and this is their chrome, spray-on chrome. I've seen them do it in the thing, and it seems to come out good. So we're going to experiment. I'll do that on camera, and we'll just re-chrome. So for wheels and tires, like I said, I had a hard time figuring out what I want to do. I have old-fashioned spoked rims. I've got, you know, so anyways, I decided that I robbed two kits for the wheels. I took the tires out of the Revell, where is it? 37 Ford Coupe Street Machine. It's the yellow one on the box. I wanted the Kragers for my GTO build, but I didn't want these tires. So I've got 124 tires, and then for the rims, because the rims that came with this were like a baby moon. They call them a 1950 Merc. If I'm going to make a gentleman's hot rod, I'm going to put a nicer wheel on it. So the wheels that I've got are out of the Revell 32 Ford Highboy. It's the one that's red on the box. So I've got a 125 car, I've got 124 wheels, or tires, and I've got 125 wheels. But it's going to work. So you know, I just got to go back in the box, get the knockoffs, and that's basically what I've come up with. Like I say, we're getting ready to go into paint. I am going to be wiring this. I've already got the holes drilled for the plug wires and that. So other than that, I don't know what kind of, I am going to try and do as much video content as possible on these to get back in it. I mean, this is the first one, so this is you know, this is a big step for me, is to getting back into it, is actually doing the first video. And you know, so now I've got my tripod set up. I've got you know, it's the first thing I'm doing with the new iPhone. And but the next one up is going to be the workspace challenge, workbench tour, because I think it's important to hear from somebody who has right now has downsized. I mean, I'm gonna have a monster room here. I mean, this room I'm in is 15 by 27. And it's going to be, and it's mine. It's been carved out for me. It's been and it's just what I have to go through to get it. Right now, I'm working in a spot that might be 6 feet by 8 feet right now. My spray booth is behind me. I've got, but I'll get into all that when I do that video on the workplace challenge. Now, over the last year and 3/4, almost 2 years, it's not that I haven't done anything model-wise, like for building, but I've been buying, and I've had very, very good luck on eBay. I've had very, very good luck at local places that I go to, and one particular on eBay, and that's Model Car Mountain. I want to give Matt a big shout out because he takes care of me, so he seems to always have what tickles my fancy at the time. So, so I'll do an update video on stash. I've been buying custom parts. I've been buying 3D parts. I've been buying resin bodies. I've been buying stuff from England and having it shipped over. I've been having a great time. But everything has a plan. Everything has a plan, and now I'm collecting parts for everything to make the plans work. So just stick with me, hang in there. I appreciate everybody. Like I said, there's a few people out there know what's been going on and that, and it's just it is what it is, and I'm back. So that's about all I wanted to talk about today. I am going forward. I do have the 34 on the go. We're ready to go into paint. Paint's been picked out. 2 color choices are right here, just craft acrylics. If you listen to Peter's Lazy Eyed Modeler, and he had this, he did this car, and he had it painted, and he had it painted a dark blue. Well, the actual inspiration was this thing of paint right here. It's called Blueberry Pie, and I took it out of my wife's stash. She used to be a folk art painter, custom painter for houses and that, so she used a lot of this stuff. They don't make this color anymore, and we spent, I bet you, at one of our club meetings when we were still allowed to meet, that we spent maybe close to an hour, everybody's phone out trying to match this color. I'd sprayed out a couple spoons, and but this is all there is, and I didn't want to give it to Peter, so he found a replacement for it, and but it's called Blueberry Pie. And I am trying to copy the outside color of an existing car. It's an E-Rod. It's a 34 Ford. It's done in a dark blue, but it's got a Ford EcoBoost engine in it, and it's a pretty spectacular looking car. So that's where my inspiration for this came. So, anyways, onward and upward. I'm not the type of person to dwell on the past. It's happened. Let's turn the page. Let's move on. Let's go. And we're just going to go forward and that. So that's all I've got today. Again, I do appreciate everybody hanging around. My subscribers have increased a little bit. People have put comments on older videos, and I've gone in and responded to comments. So let's carry on. Let's carry on, and let's move on. So, okay, that's it for today, and we will talk at you soon. That's about all I can say. So for now, cheers.